Hey guys, Doug B here, your average axe-wielding hack. Now I know that I have barely scratched the surface of what the Axe FX3, the FM9, and what the FM3 can do. But sometimes something comes along that just really floors me. This is one of those times. Check it out. There was a post in the Fractal forum recently that caught my eye. Somebody was having a problem with their Axe FX3. It worked fine until he powered it down. When he turned it back on, his FC12 was blank and all of his system settings were gone. It was an easy enough fix. Just reload the system file again from the backup file and he was good to go. But this happened every time that he rebooted his Axe FX3 and he was concerned. Well, the long and short of it is that the Axe FX3 has a battery inside that keeps certain settings stored when the unit is powered down. It uses your basic standard CR2032 battery and is supposed to last 10 years or so. And you have to take the cover off the Axe FX3 in order to change it. All good reasons to just leave it alone, right? Well, there have been a few others reporting this problem too. The Axe FX3 has been available since 2018, so it appears that it's possible to run down the battery ahead of schedule. Now my Axe FX3 has not given me any problems and it's mounted in a case, so I am not going to change the battery just yet. But let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me do it and I'll get it set up. But what should you do to prepare for this eventuality? Back up your files. Do a full backup of your presets, user cabs, and system files in FractalBot, then back up your FC layouts in FC Edit. Finally, if you have any custom scales, back those up too. This is called your volatile data, and it needs power to stay stored in your system. You will need this backed up so that you can restore this data when you eventually change the battery. Now, maybe you can be super fast and change the battery before your system files are lost, but is it really worth it to take that chance? Now, I can hear some of you guys grumbling that your PC or Mac doesn't have a battery, so why does your Axe FX3 have one? Well, truth is, your PC or Mac, they do have a battery. We just don't hang on to them long enough to have to swap it out. The Axe FX3 is not something that gets replaced every year with a new version. And that's why you'll probably have to swap out the battery at some point. It's best to be prepared, guys. Now here's Fractal's reasoning on the matter. The Axe FX3 uses a battery for system data backup. Whenever the user changes any global data, that data is flushed to battery-backed storage. We use battery-backed SRAM instead of EEPROM or flash because it's very fast and unlimited endurance. EEPROM is very slow and there's a risk that the user turns the power off before the flush is finished. Flash has limited endurance, as well as being slower than RAM, and there's a risk of wear out. The battery should last 10 years under normal conditions and is user replaceable. The procedure is pretty simple, but still can be a pita, and you know what that means. Anyway, the steps involved go like this. 1. Back up all of your files in FractalBot. 2. Back up your FC layouts in FC Edit, just in case. 3. Back up your custom scales in Axe Edit Setup, if you have some custom scales. 4. Switch your Axe FX3 off. 5. Unplug all the cables from the Axe FX3. 6. Remove your Axe FX3 from the rack if necessary. 7. Remove the cover from the Axe FX3. 8. Remove old CR2032 battery. 9. Replace with new CR2032 battery. 10. Put cover back on unit. 11. Install back in rack. 12. Plug cables back in. 13. Power your Axe FX3 back up. The settings and the FC controller will be blank. Number 14. Reload the system files. Here's a picture of the open chassis. You can see right here where the battery is. So you just lift this clip right here, slide that 2032 out, and put another 2032 in. And that's it. Your Axe FX3 should have years to go before having to redo this procedure, as long as you use a good quality battery. Don't buy cheapo junk batteries, okay? Unless you don't mind it swapping it out earlier than you have to. That's your choice. So there you have it, guys. Now you know how to change the battery on the Axe FX3. The process is similar for the FM3 and the FM9. They all use that CR2032 battery. So there you go. Now you have been informed, so you can't say you didn't know about it. Now, next Wednesday, we will be back at the factory letting the random number generator pick out another preset for us to try. Now, you do not want to miss that. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. All right, guys, have a great weekend, and I will see you next week.